Oh hey YouTube, what's really good? My name is Vivid Color, and today we are jumping into VGC 2018. I know I've only ever posted 2 or 3 VGC videos on my channel, but if this gets enough support, I would love to include it as part of my content regimen because VGC 2018 looks bananas. It's so wide open. So if you're into this and you want to see more of this on the channel, please show your love in the comment section down below and leave a like on this video. It would mean the absolute most to me. And then we'll just upload these. I don't know when. I'm not a consistent human. I can't promise you dates yet. I don't know how to be consistent. I'm working on it. I'm solving my problems. That being said, let's just jump right into discussing this team. So I will not do team builder or like breakdown videos. Like I don't want to do like a team profile video. What I will do is include a paste bin of the team in the description down below. And if I can figure out how to make a QR code of the team, because at the moment I don't know how to do that, I'm sure I can Google it and it'll be really easy. There'll be a QR code and you can use this team on the battle spot if you want to as well. I'm stuttering, words are hard. Okay, so this is a team that I built around sort of the synergies between Mega Charizard Y and Venusaur. So if you're a Gen 1er and you love your Kanto starters, this is the team that you might like. It's pretty fun, honestly. Like I built it because it looked really fun and it uses the like fire grass pledge combo, which makes a burning sea of flames or something like that. It makes a burning sea of fire, and then your opponent's side of the field, as long as they're not fire type Pokemon, they lose 12.5% of their health a turn, which is pretty sweet because it's a lot of extra chip damage, and it also hits flying and levitating things, which I didn't think it would. It's just fire type Pokemon that dodge it. So the first Pokemon we have is this Mega Charizard Y. It's pretty standard, except instead of Solar Beam, I have Air Slash because I already have a Venusaur for my grass type coverage, and the Venusaur ends up being way faster than any unboosted Pokemon in this metagame. Right into that, we have the Venusaur with Sludge Bomb, Grass Pledge, Sleep Powder, Protect, and I don't know how good this set is. Like, I feel like Sludge Bomb sometimes could be, what is it, Leaf Storm? Because basically, sometimes the like Grassium Z Grass Pledge just does not get the job done. Venusaur's special attack stat is not the greatest. It's not. Really, you're just using this thing. You can spread Sleep. The combination of Grass Pledge and Fire Pledge will pretty much destroy any Pokemon that does not resist it in the harsh sunlight, and that's really where the combo comes from. Sludge Bomb's also really, really good against all the Tapus, so there's that. We have Landorus, just like the most common Pokemon in this format. I can't really say much about this Pokemon that you don't already know if you're into VGC. If you need to know about Landorus, I'm sure you can find a million articles or like breakdown videos, but basically Landorus is the best Pokemon in VGC 2018. By a mile. It does everything. It has Intimidate, which is one of the best abilities in the format. It is it's not very bulky, but it's bulky enough that it's good. Like it can take hits. Rock Slide is apparently the best move in format. I didn't know that, but everybody keeps saying it. I guess it's the flinch chance plus just spread damage. Earthquake is pretty good with this team because we have a lot of things that combo with it. You'll see that in a minute. Superpower takes out like your Kangaskhan's. I think Superpower is also pretty hard hitting against Snorlax. Just whenever you need single target damage and fighting is super effective, then that's your go-to. U-turn is just for initiative. I hardly ever click it, and I should probably click it more. This is something that I added to the team. So basically what I did, just to preface this a little bit, what I did was I started with Charizard and Venusaur. I saw this core online, just like the Charizard Venusaur, and I thought it was dope. I thought it was so cool. So we built around that. So we have the Hydreigon with Darkinium Z. So I know we have Venusaur with Grassium Z and Hydreigon with Darkinium Z. This comes in to try and one-shot like your Aegislashes and your Cresselias before they can do anything. That's its only purpose. Like, for instance, if my opponent has Cresselia and then some fake out user, I automatically just like tend to lead Hydreigon Tapu Lele, which is the next Pokemon, spoiler alerts, because they can't fake out me because the priority moves are canceled, and then I can get a chance at a one shot with Dark Pulse, like Darkinium Z Dark Pulse. It's really its only use on this team. This slot I've changed from Hydreigon to Sableye, and Sableye is the same thing. I'm just trying to shut down like Trick Room users, but it doesn't actually get the KO, it just gets a Prankster Taunt, which isn't as good. All right. This is like a typical Scarf Tapu Lele. There's really not much to say here. Moonblast is really good at single target damage. If you're not in terrain, it does more damage than Psychic. Psychic is a nuke if you're in terrain, and since I'm Scarfed, I'm faster than the entire unboosted metagame. If it's unboosted being it's not Scarfed or there's not a Tailwind up. Tailwind's a huge problem for this team also. Dazzling Gleam is good spread damage. Like, I've had people open things like Hydreigon and then what is it, Scrafty? Is that the big one? Yeah, it's Scrafty. Hydreigon Scrafty, and like if you just lead Tapu Lele against that and you're threatening a Dazzling Gleam, you're threatening to Oko their entire field turn 1. And then the Hidden Power is Hidden Power Ground. It's really good against Heatran. Heatran's pretty good against this team. Celesteela is just like, honestly, it's like my check to sand teams. Sand teams, I think, are the best weather teams in this format. I mean, Celesteela is not just a check to sand teams. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon that just can't deal with Celesteela. Like, Mega Salamence without Flamethrower. Things like Landorus don't really do much to Celesteela unless they're Rocket EMZ. What is that? Continental Crush, I think, or Tectonic Rage is one of the two. I don't really know the difference between the two. Celesteela is just really hard to kill. Like, this thing lives. There was a game I played a bit ago where someone had a Life Orb Tapu Koko, and it wasn't in terrain, mind you, but still, it was like a Life Orb Tapu Koko Thunderbolt. It did like 40% Celesteela, so it lives a ton of stuff. It's just hard to deal with. It's really, it's the lamest Pokemon on our team in terms of what it does. Like, it really just stalls. But I feel like with a core of Venusaur and Charizard, I kind of need that. So let's just get right into some battles and we'll see how we do. Okay, so we're connected and we found our first opponent. I meant to show you sort of like my battle rating and stuff, but I was trying to intro and I was butchering all my words. So now we have 50 seconds to select our team and sort of talk about what our opponent has. I'm just bad at doing this. I haven't done Wi-Fi battles like this in a long time. Our opponent looks like, this is probably Mega Metagross, but then again, they have 3 potential Megas in Metagross, Gyarados, and Sceptile. I can't imagine the Sceptile's Mega. It just doesn't seem like it would be really good in this format. Tapu Lele, Blacephalon, and then the last thing you can't see, which is where I started butchering my words because my camera realistically shouldn't be here, is Tapu Koko. So I'm just gonna like be really, I'm gonna be really freaking optimistic, and I'm just gonna lead off with Charizard and Venusaur. That's probably really poor. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna lead off with Hydreigon for the Blacephalon. I'm gonna lead off Hydreigon and probably Landorus, and then I'm gonna bring Charizard and Venusaur in the back. I think Hydreigon and Landorus is like a pretty sweet lead here. Also, if you like the general battle music, because what I'm using right now is just the battle music in the game, let me know. That's what I'm going to use for this first episode and probably the next one, because I'm probably going to record the next one in just a minute. I'm willing to add in other music, but I think the music that we got in this generation is pretty sweet, so I'm going to stick with it for a little while. So this probably is... Oh, no. This probably is not. I was gonna say this probably is this is probably an unburned Sceptile, and it's about to pop an Electric Seed and raise its defense. Is that what's gonna happen? No? Okay. I mean, it would have popped already, right? I don't really know the order of events here. Okay, no. So this is probably a Mega Sceptile, which is kind of terrifying, honestly. This Tapu Koko seems pretty... I don't think the Tapu Koko can stay in. I don't know. Yo, this person's rating is a little bit lower than mine. My rating, by the way, is like I played four games with this specific team. I've just split both of them, so my rating is like 14.99. All right, I forgot there's a timer. I don't have a million hours to just like sit here and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna protect my Hydreigon, and then I'm just going to click U-turn on. Nope, I'm not gonna click U-turn. I'm gonna click Earthquake, because why not? It's not going to be great if it's a Mega Sceptile, but if the Tapu Koko stays in, then it'll be fine. I can't imagine the Sceptile targets... the Landorus down. I mean, if it does, it got me good. It could, because it could have Hidden Power Ice. We just kind of like... I'm Assault Vest Landorus, so I should live any of these special hits. That's sort of my... Okay, well, the sub is pretty good here. Kind of wish we'd done something about that. Dazzling Gleam. All right, so the Tapu Koko is probably going to die this turn, I would imagine. That did a lot of damage. Oh, okay. That was going to say it basically had to be Life Orb. Okay, so if we could kill the sub, that'd be great, but it's going to resist, so I just don't see it happening. All right, Tapu Koko's dead. If we break the sub, I would love that. It's not very effective. Opposing Sceptile substitute faded. Awesome. That's really what we needed to happen. We needed that sub to pop. So, let's see. What was in the back? He had a potential of Metagross. Gyarados would be a good switch here, I think. I think Gyarados would be a good switch here. We get the attack drop on the Landorus, and it would be immune to the Earthquake. I'd probably have to switch out at that point, but what to? Blacephalon. Okay. All right, so I think my play actually here is I'm gonna get a little frisky, and I'm gonna Hidden Power the Sceptile because the Hidden Power on this is Hidden Power Ice, and I'm going to just click Earthquake again. I hope I live a Mind Blown from this thing, but I might not. Oh, if this is Hidden Power Ice, do we live? Can we live it? No. Dang. That's awful. Okay, so what is the Sceptile gonna do, though? Man, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Can we live this D-Pulse, or am I just getting washed right now? Did I just get washed? Yeah, I just got washed. Oh, God. I don't think I can come back from this realistically. I don't know that I can. I mean, Blacephalon is not really tanky. So I guess there's potential that I can kill it. But it's just going to depend on what target, like what he targets down this turn. I don't think I can double protect here because I don't think it does anything for me to do that. Like, I just don't think it does anything. So I'm going to Mega Evolve Heat Wave. I'm going to Mega Evolve Heat Wave his side of the fields. And then I'm just going to protect my Venusaur. And then next turn, if the Charizard lives, then I think maybe we can start doing some damage. Maybe we can start making some comebacks. We start making the plays. I don't honestly know. It's just not fantastic. Oh, I had to click protect. Jeez, I'm sitting here wasting my time. I forgot when you like protect, you have to like select that you're protecting yourself, which does not make sense to me. I would imagine that Heat Wave would still do something like 50% to Blacephalon, even in the even though it resists since we're in sunlight. And then I think the goal is just to be able to kill it next turn. I have to protect with Venusaur because its speed doesn't actually double until the second turn, I don't believe. Okay, so we dodge that. The Sceptile uses Substitute, which is going to crack from the Heat Wave. So this is going well. Like, this has gone well so far. Like, this is good. We're not in the worst spot. Okay, cool. All right. So we have outs now. We have actual outs now. So I still, like, I'm not entirely sure if I can live. Like, I can't live a Shadow Ball from the Blacephalon. I can't. So I think the play has to be like, Fire Pledge. I think is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go for the Wombo combo. And hope the Blacephalon doesn't have protect. Okay. Wombo combo achieved. The Blacephalon dies for sure. We're gonna get some residual damage on the Sceptile. What is the Sceptile gonna do? If the Sceptile doesn't kill me this turn, I feel like I'm in a good position. If the Sceptile does not kill one of my things this turn. Dragon Pulse on the Charizard. Do we live this? Please live this. Okay. All right. We get this residual damage going. Our Venusaur's at double speed. The Sludge Bomb will kill the Sceptile from this range. What's your last Pokemon? Gyarados. Of course it's Gyarados. Yeah, why would it not be Gyarados? Okay. Well, I guess this isn't awful, but if it's like Flying EMZ, it's really awful. All right, so I think the play has to be... I think the play is to Heat Wave the field and hope that kills the Sceptile. No, all right. I could just go... Wait. All right. Fight. I think the play is to Heat Wave the field and go for a Sleep Powder on the Gyarados and hope it lands. That's the play I'm going to make. I'm going to Heat Wave the field and go for the Sleep Powder. Please land. Okay. All right. Gyarados asleep. That's good. We are pretty certain that the Sceptile cannot kill us this turn because the Dragon Pulse did not kill us last turn unless he gets a crit here. And the Heat Wave should be more than enough to take this thing out, right? In the sun? In the sunlight? Oh, baby. Okay. I feel like we win this now because we have, I think, 2 turns of sun left. The Gyarados is asleep. We've killed 3 of his mons, right? We're getting that residual damage going. Oh my god, this team is so sweet! Oh my god, I didn't even contemplate the electricity. Like, I'm just thinking about this. Like, Sleep Powder, obviously it worked because the Gyarados is not on the field, but I didn't even think about that as an option. Like, we could have lost right then and there. All right, I'm gonna go for an Air Slash on the, wait, I still have Sun up, right? I can probably just go for a Fire Pledge. Yeah, we have 2 turns of sunlight left. All right, I'm gonna go for a Fire Pledge on the Gyarados, and then I'm gonna Grassini MZ it. I'm gonna Bloom Doom this thing to death. Bye-bye! If this doesn't kill it, then I messed up. I probably should have gone for Sludge Bomb. The Gyarados would have to wake up and kill both my Pokemon, though, I think. No, it would have to wake up and kill the Venusaur, because it'll outspeed... No, it's not guaranteed to outspeed the Charizard, actually. I have a higher base speed than it. Yeah, I think we're fine. This might just kill, honestly. Like, the Bloom Doom might just kill. I just know it's neutral, so it might not. It was just my strongest neutral hit. Okay. All right. Oh, man. I thought we punted our life away. I think our opponent made, like, there was like a little bit of a misstep for them that let me get back into the game, and then just like being able to envelop the field in fire. I don't think it was necessary. Like that was probably like a little bit extra. That's probably a little bit of overkill, but it was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. You gotta admit, like seeing that, like the fire on the field. Whew. Okay, all right. We're gonna go for another one. We're gonna go for one more. How long has this video been? 18 minutes? Yeah, we can do another one. No, I don't want to save a battle video. We don't save battle videos around here. I'm just pulling this up so you can see my rating so far. So right now we're 15-14. We've got 5 wins and nope, we've played 5 battles. We got 3 wins, 2 losses. So if we win this one, we'll be at what? 6, which is, so 6 wins, 2 losses. I can't do the math for that in my head right now. I just can't do the math for that in my head right now. All right, so we've got Sand. Sand is my enemy. It really is. Let's see. So they have Tyranitar, Excadrill, Tapu Fini, which is kind of also a problem for this team, just because Icy Wind is so good against me. Thunderous, Therian. All right, so I think just based on the Aegislash, well, they probably don't bring the Aegislash though. Like every time I bring Hydreigon, trying to like get the Aegislash, it just doesn't work because they don't bring Aegislash because they see the Charizard Venusaur, which would OHKO the Aegislash on turn 1 easy. So I could go for the respectable lead of just leading Charizard Venusaur, assuming they're gonna try and set up Weather turn 1. But that really gets me good if they don't do that, and then they can just switch in. Does it really though? No, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna make this lead, and we're gonna put Landorus and Celesteela in the back. I think it's a play. This team has a lot of Pokemon that, like I said, just don't deal with Celesteela well. Like the entire team, except for I think like Thunderous, Therian, do not deal with Celesteela well. I mean, I'm assuming. Oh, this music's actually pretty sweet. I can get down with this music. I wish my headphones would stop falling out. I was about to say Hydreigon. That's my Pokemon. The Aegislash deals with Celesteela moderately okay if I don't have like a Leech Seed on something, and it does Never-Ending Nightmare on me. Excadrill Mints. So we just went with sick lead of Charizard Venusaur, right? All right, so they're probably gonna switch something out into. I would predict them to switch something out at least into probably the Excadrill, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I think that this turn it's probably just like double protect. Like I'm definitely gonna. Well, actually, I'm not gonna Mega Evolve. I'm just gonna click Protect on the Charizard, and then I could Sleep Powder a slot. But if the Salamence Megas and just goes for a Hyper Voice, my Venusaur dies. So I'm actually just gonna switch the Venusaur out for Landorus here, or I'll just switch out into Celesteela, because like I said, I just don't think this doesn't really look like a team that can deal with Celesteela well. So I'm predicting them to switch into the Tyranitar in one of the slots, but I don't think I think it's gonna be the Excadrill slot because Salamence just kills Venusaur. Yeah, okay. So this comes in. Or there's also not a switch here, which is a little heartbreaking. It means like the not Mega Evolve Protect Charizard play wasn't as good as I thought it was. It just was not a fantastic play. I mean, it's not bad. We're gonna eat up this Hyper Voice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm assuming the Excadrill is gonna go for Rock Slide, probably. Seems like it'd be a decent play, yeah. All right, so we're just gonna have to switch the Charizard out into Landorus here. That actually did more than I thought it would too. Okay, so this turn, all right, that makes sense that it did more than I thought. All right. If the Mints is Flamethrower, then the Mints is pretty good against me here. I'm gonna switch the Charizard out for Landorus. You know, just bring in the Pokemon that does everything. And then I'm gonna Leech Seed the Salamence here. I probably could have Leech Seeded the Excadrill as well. I don't know. All right, so this will lower the attack of the Excadrill, which is good. It's a good play for us to make. Excadrill uses Protect, that's fine. Does the Salamence have Flamethrower? Fire Blast, yeah. I don't know if that kills me. Yeah, this thing's fat as hell. Avoiding that is pretty top tier. God, come on. All right. I'm gonna go for Rock Slide here. I'm gonna go for Rock Slide, his side of the field, Protect. We're just making the slow plays. Making the slow plays. Sand is not something this team does well against. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. Unless there's like a hidden ice move somewhere. Like, I guess the Salamence could have hidden power ice, but it's probably, I'm assuming it's mixed. Okay, cool. Go into something that Rock Slide, all right, Tyranitar. Rock Slide's not gonna do more against Tyranitar. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. It's just not gonna. Okay, so how much are we going to do to the Salamence here? Oh, just use his Hyper Voice. I was making the reads. Making the reads. That did a lot more to Landers than I thought it would. I wish we had more invested in attack right now. I really do. Yeah, it did nothing to Salamence. Absolutely nothing. It was like gutter trash. I wish we had landed the freaking Leech Seeds. Like, now what's the play? I think now I just have to, like, hope that the Fire Blast misses so I can get a Leech Seed up, which is absolute gutter trash. Absolute gutter trash. Or I could U-turn the Landorus. That's not the worst play. I could U-turn the Landorus on the Salamence slot, and then I could assume the Celesteela is going to die and get in both Charizard and Venusaur for mostly free. All right, we're going to go for that. I think it's like my best line. All right, I'm going to try to Leech Seed the Salamence slot, and I'm going to U-turn the Landorus. The Salamence is really what's holding me back. Okay, withdraws the Tyranitar. Oh, that's pretty bad for me, though. Yeah, it's not great for me. Yeah, he uses the Fire Blast, so the Celesteela dies, which is fine. I'm gonna go for the, I use the U-turn. All right, so now I just get to replace my entire side of the field, which is reasonable for me. But at the same time, Landorus would have been pretty good against this field, not gonna lie. All right. So, I'm gonna bring in the Charizard, bring in the Venusaur. I'm just so used to seeing, like, every Salamence I've seen so far has just not had, has not really had a fire type attack. Like, most of the Salamence are playing, like, Draco Meteor, Protect, Double Edge, Hyper Voice, so. Alright, so this turn, I don't think I have another play. Like, I think I just have to go for Double Protect, which is kind of scum. I'm gonna do it again where I don't Mega. Assuming he's going to switch into... Well, no, I don't think he's going to switch, actually. So, in that case, I Mega? I think so. All right, we'll Mega Protect. And then we'll just protect the Venusaur. I have to get something going. If he switches in the Salamence now, like, I basically have to switch out the Charizard this next turn, which is not fantastic. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. I feel like I'm up against a wall. Like, I'm up against a pretty big wall right now. All right. He didn't switch out, so this is better than dealing with another turn of Sandstorm. I'm assuming he's gonna, like, Volt Switch Hyper Voice. Or just, like, Thunderbolt Hyper Voice, something like that. Yep. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, so this was far and away my best line. Now I think the proper play is probably to switch in Landorus and then try to Sleep Powder the Salamence slot. I guess one of my questions is like, okay, so does my Chlorophyll go away immediately? If my Chlorophyll goes away immediately, this was a pretty bad play. I was just kind of assuming since it doesn't activate immediately, it wouldn't go away immediately, but I also just don't know. We're probably gonna get outsped by the Salamence. I think that was a poor line, honestly. Oh, the Salamence just goes for Protect. Well, I mean, you win some, you lose some. I should have Sleep Powdered the other slot. I should have thought about that. All right, so what's the line now? I guess I just switch into the Charizard from the Landorus slot. And then, no, that can't be correct. Okay. All right, we're gonna go Rock Slide, his side of the field, protect the Venusaur. But I protected last turn, didn't I? No, I Sleep Powdered. All right. We're gonna go Rock Slide, Protect. We basically need him to be down to 2 Pokemon. So he can't switch it to Tyranitar, and we can have, like, the last say in terms of weather. Alright, this is gonna do a reasonable amount to the... It's gonna do a reasonable amount to Landorus, but as long as I live whatever the Tyranitar does... Oh, of course the Salamence dodges. Yeah, why wouldn't the Salamence dodge? God, I hate this game. Like, I would have rather the Tyranitar not got the flinch and then me not had to lose here. Because now we just lose. Like, there's nothing I can do at this point. I don't think. Like, I think we just lose. I mean, like, I can go for the Rock Slide on the Salamence slot, and I can try to double protect here, or I can assume that maybe I'll live. I don't think I will. I don't think I'll live a Hyper Voice. Venusaur's not that bulky. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go for a Sleep Powder on the Tyranitar slot. Ugh. Yeah. Just get me, what? How? Just like, how on earth did we live that? Are you telling me I probably would have lived this entire time? It doesn't matter, I'm gonna die to sand here. But that's gross. Can we get the flinch again? For like good measure? Oh, we just put it to sleep. Oh, we outsped it. Okay. This turn's not as bad as I thought, but it's still pretty bad. Because now I just don't really have an out to, I don't really have an out here. Alright, the Venusaur dies, which is super unfortunate. I guess had I known we would live something like that this entire time, I probably just would have changed my line of play. He's gonna switch out the Tyranitar, I'm assuming this turn, which is probably his best play by a mile. Because then he'll be able, like if he doesn't, then he risks me having weather control, and that seems pretty bad. Okay, well, I'm fine with this actually. This just lets me go Earthquake Heat Wave. Like, Earthquake Heat Wave is the line that we're taking here. I forgot he had the Excadrill. Like, I knew we had another Pokemon revealed, but I forgot it was the Excadrill. Alright, Earthquake. Heat Wave. And that's my plays for the turn. He's gonna switch out the Tyranitar 100%. But it's asleep, so we're catching whatever he brings in with Earthquake Heat Wave, which seems dope. I'm sure the Excadrill is gonna protect this turn. Like, I think it basically has to. I don't know, maybe he just goes for a Rock Slide. Yeah, protect, sure. He then switches out the Tyranitar, which I'm very confused about, because I think it dies this turn. And I don't think he has another Sand Setter. Do we win this randomly? Do we, like, randomly win this? I think we randomly win this. And I'm, like, not sure how it happened. Yeah, I mean, I thought he had to switch out the Tyranitar there, so he had weather control. Maybe the Excadrill has Sandstorm, but I'm pretty sure it just dies to Earthquake Heat Wave. I mean, it's not faster than me, right? What is Excadrill's base speed? I know it doubles in sand, obviously. What is this? Oh, that thing. Yeah, we knew his whole team. Oh, what am I kidding myself? We don't outspeed this thing. So what's the play here? Excadrill's base speed is 88, so... honestly, I think the play goes something like... superpower the Excadrill, protect the Charizard. I think that's the line I have to take here. And then I have to hope that... oh, Hidden Power Ice. Alright. Alright, we lose. GG. I've got no outs. I mean, really, my only out is if this Thundurus somehow isn't... I guess I should have, like, thought about that. I could have just gone for Heat Wave. And I was, like, a second away from just saying, like, I should probably just keep up the offensive pressure. Because had I gone for Heat Wave, I think the Heat Wave kills the Excadrill. And if we'd been able to kill the Thundurus at the same time... oh, this Thundurus is specs. Yo, do we have an out here? Do we have an out here? Our out is this kills the Excadrill, which it might. Holy God, I think we have an out. Woo! If this Thundurus isn't kidding and it's just specs, if this Thundurus isn't kidding and it's just specs, I think we just won. I'm gonna Fire Pledge it. Because there's no way that specs Hidden Power Ice kills me. There's no way. Oh! I mean, it could crit, but it didn't. I love this team. Okay, all right. Yo, that's 2 in a row. This is my first VGC 2018 battle. This team is sweet, and we just won 2 battles. That is dope. I just realized how dark I am. Oh man, I got dark because the sun set or something like that. Nonsense. Either way, thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute most to me. If you're excited for VGC content, please leave a like on this video. Let me know that you're looking forward to watching these VGC battles. This is a sweet team. Again, paste it in the description down below. If you want to use the team on Showdown, you can copy it on over and import it. And if I can figure out how to make a QR code in the description down below. If someone knows how to make a QR code, comment, let me know. That being said, if you're new here, you might as well click that subscribe button, because realistically, all that's going to happen is you're going to see my face a little bit more often. Let's be serious, that's a great thing. But other than that, guys, I'm kind of done here and I got to leave. Bye. So tell me something.